this is a live look at Carter Finley Stadium in Raleigh, North Carolina. Your college football Saturday continues with a great showdown here on EA Sports. It's the Florida State Seminoles and the NC State Wolfpack. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Maybe a crease. He's at the 30. 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Noles!
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. That kind of drive will... Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. At the 35, he's loose. He's racked up 92 yards on the ground, and just another day at the office for the national leader in rushing. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. They'll run the option, and maybe a wise move not to even try the pitch as he's knocked down in the backfield.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice,
Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Seminoles. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
This offense does a really nice job mixing and matching when they want to use these out.
The Seminoles offense comes out ready to get this drive started. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Nice move there. Makes it past the marker. Finding some room. Past the 10. Touchdown, Florida State. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. No. Now this offense is back on the field. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Right back to him on the ground. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. The Noles want to crank the tempo. Back to throw, it's Rivers. Got his man on the right. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Man, you could just feel it, couldn't you? Just how badly that guy wanted to get that first down. He knows, hey, we're on our own side of the field. We're not trying to punt. I've got to do something. I've got to make some... to go pick up this first down for my offense, and that's exactly what he did.
Looking down the middle. Finds a tight end down the gut. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Nothing too surprising about seeing the Seminoles being productive in the passing game.
Man, we can think back, Reese, to so many great offenses for Florida State, whether it's Charlie Ward or Chris Winkie, whoever it is, the trigger man being really, really good is the start of a great Florida State team.
Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. The Seminoles go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Here's a little room that got some room, headed to the goal line, and he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State.
Have your...
They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Motion from the back. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. To snap it quickly.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't...
Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game.
Well, we're only in the first quarter, and already this guy has 2 explosive runs. He told us coming into this one he thought he could have a big day statistically against this defense. There was something he saw on film that made him believe he was going to have a lot of success, and he's already doing it now. He is breaking off big ones. He's showing you the vision. He's showing you the speed. Defense has no idea how to stop him.
Both teams wanted to run the football. Let's take a look at the numbers for these 2 guys so far. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. They'll try the counter. Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
Getting worked on the ground. He's pulled down at the... yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
This is a hard defense to run to the outside against because of their speed. You saw in that last play their ability to go sideline to sideline, win at the point of attack as they shut down that sweep.
Yeah, and it's also hard when you get in the red because what do we do on defense? We bring in all the big bodies, so there's not a lot of space in there to run. I like getting the ball in the perimeter. You toss it out there, your running back, he gets out there faster. Got a positive game. Still a couple plays here left, too.
He's going for the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Noles. He scores for the 5th. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. He's got it again. Gets it out to the 22-yard line, and that'll be enough for the first down. And the Noles racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Oh, better look out. Breaks into the open. Got to be smart, patient. Great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
There's some room. Touchdown Seminoles. Great job by the back on the option. He's in the house. Florida State comes out ready to put something together on this drive. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. Floats it out in space. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Now on the option. Quick toss. Sweet cut there. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
And playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Got room at the 35. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first.
Menu narration option is set to off. Key narration volume set to 100. Menu narration option is set to off.
And the Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. Oh, it gives him the tough stiff arm. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Offense in the hurry-up. Rides to back and leaves it. Headed to the end. From the gun, running back gets to give. Out across the 30 mark. At the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
And there's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
Maybe some room here. The 30, running inside the 20. Touchdown, Florida State. Into the end zone with a breakaway score. His 8th touchdown of the game.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he puts through the extra point. They wasted no time on. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. The run to the left. Finds a crease at the 20. Turning it on. He's at the 40. The 20. Inside the 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Noles! And the Seminoles come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They'll try the left side. Makes his man miss. The discard, and he's running free. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
And obviously this offense has had their way, getting the huge lead, and now when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D coordinators down the road that have to play this offense, man, they're going to have nightmares because this unit has so much speed and so much skill. At running back, receiver, tight end, quarterback making good decisions, it is so tough trying to stop them and prevent explosive plays.
Got 7 on that last completion. They might be able to take a shot on 2nd and 3. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand, and they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. The Seminoles in the hurry-up.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Looking to pass. It's Rivers. He wants to take the top off. He caught it. He is in. Touchdown, Seminoles. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go?
Offense tries to go RPO and hand off to the running back, but how about...
It's a seam wide open. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. Now we get a timeout taken by the Seminoles. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
And one of the things I love about this running back is his versatility. He's not just good running the football, but he can catch it as well, and he can make things happen with the ball in his hands. Nice job by the quarterback, getting through the progression, getting it out to his guy, and he does the rest, and that generates a huge play.
FSU calling its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The Seminoles have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run play action. Got it. Spins away from the defender. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. This time they'll go to the running game. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Florida State calls its 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Looking to throw, it's Rivers. It's complete to the left. That should be the final play of the first half. The give from the gun. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice game. The Noles want to pick up the tempo.
And I think that's really the key to this football team. You saw it last week, man. Everything kind of falls into place when he gets the football and the ground game gets going. And I think when you play a rivalry game with emotion, with passion, like settle everybody in, run the football, and be more physical.
Under fire. Good timing on the quick out. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Finds a little space. Showing off the arm. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. And the Noles back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Got enough space, and he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offense here flaming. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you?
Fires one high and deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. And the Seminoles come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Leaves it with the back. He did everything to find enough running room, and he'll be stopped. Bunch formation for these receivers. Handoff from the gun. Could be an alley. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. That's the way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the 2nd play of the drive from the 36. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. There he goes. Kangaroos his way. Smashes through the tackle. Touchdown, Florida State. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation.
Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. They've come out red hot already with a 14-3 lead. Off the play fake on 1st down. He's got the tight end. Guys, let's look big picture at Florida State. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this matchup again.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have two teams playing so well at the top of their conference. You know this game matters. There's no sleepwalking into this game. You see the numbers at the top of the conference. It's you and it's them. Who's going to come out today?
Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. They'll unleash the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. Direct snap. Needs it to keep this drive alive. Looking for room at the 30. Might have a chance. Touchdown, no! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't. The Seminoles offense comes out ready to get this drive started. What a first quarter they've already put together, up 21-3, and oh, he's got some space. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And the Seminoles, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. To the ground, he's got it again. Got enough for the first. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play.
It's just not easy to bring this guy down, is it? He is so dangerous once he gets the ball in his hands, and it makes me think back to old great Seminole running backs like Warwick Dunn, Travis Minor, a guy that I used to play against. How about Dalvin Cook even? Just guys that could make the first guy miss, and then they were able to just explode and burst and take it the distance. This guy right here, he is a unique talent.
Running behind that left side, and he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. Dropping back, it's Rivers. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack.
And that is priority number one for defenses. Get to the quarterback, affect him, get hits on him.
Just steamrolling the defense. Snowed under by the defense.
And that's better protection up front by these guys. You give up a sack the play before, you got to give your quarterback some time. They do. And another thing that I really like, guys, what he did right here, you don't have to take a shot. You don't have to get it all back in one play. Nice job getting it out of your hands and now making the third down very manageable.
On third and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Seminoles. They are seizing control and taking... All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play call, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you, Palmer.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
Here's the pressure. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. These two have storied traditions in the history of the sport, but in the not-too-distant past, Miami actually considered giving up football, and Florida State was an afterthought.
You know, a lot of people forget back in the day when Miami was in the Big East, right? And Florida State was in the ACC. This was kind of an interconference battle.
There's a crease. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Florida State.
Just keep feeding this guy the football, and this scoreboard is going to keep lighting up. This dude is unbelievable. He needs just a little...
Florida State comes out ready to put something together on this drive. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to...
Breaks into the open. Delivers the stiff arm. And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Might as well give it to him again. Powers through the defender. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. He ran through. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Dropping back, it's Rivers. Finds his man. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing him the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
Here comes the option. He'll pitch it. Turns it on in midfield. Only in the hops. They bring him down, a big gain on the option, and they will challenge your ability to tackle in space.
And what a great decision by the quarterback. Like, it's such a timing and an art when you run this option. Like, you want to get those guys to collapse on you like he does and get that pitch man open, and then you see now he has space to run down the field and make the big play.
Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. They bring him down, the option. To perfection, and it will move the chains. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. He'll do it himself. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Off play action. Short gain on the play before he slides.
Listen, that's not going to go down as a...
Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers.
Ran through the tackle. He smashes his way through again. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
That is exactly what you want from your offense. Create some space, get out of the shadow of your own end zone, Palmer, and make it easier on this offense.
Yeah, it's nice when you have a running back like that, too, that can create that space for you. Now, if you're the play caller, your entire playbook is wide open.
Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Safe little shovel pass. Just plowing ahead. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. The Seminoles have it with a 1st and 10. On the option. The pitch. Oh, he's got a chance. Makes it past the marker. They'll make the tackle, but not before he's got enough to move the sticks and has this defense's head spinning with the option. Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. Finding an escape route. There he goes. Touchdown, Noles. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. He's in the house. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Lofts one deep down the right side. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Picks up the 1st down. Got a little grass. Past the 20. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. It rarely disappoints when the Seminoles and Hurricanes get together, and it is Florida State celebrating the flaming spear of victory by taking down.
Ready. Set. Ready. Ready.
Welcome to L&N Federal Credit Union Stadium. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. It's the Florida State Seminoles and the Louisville Cardinals. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Thanks, Reese. Checking in with the Florida State head coach here before the kick. This running back has been unstoppable this season.
Wide receiver going in motion. The give out of the gun. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. The inside handoff. Got enough for the first. Maybe a crease. Inside the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Florida State. Once he... Let's go. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Florida State. And they take it in for 6 more points. The Noles, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Here's the give off the left side. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Let's take a second here to talk about Florida State. When you break into the top 5 halfway through the season, been flying under the radar, and that is no longer an option. I want to see if this team can stay focused with all the attention they're getting.
And that's what's pretty cool about their season. Like, they're starting to get respect. They've started to earn that. I think we just got to realize, Paul, we're halfway through the season. You don't get any trophies. That doesn't exist.
You just got to keep doing what you're doing, right? It's been working to get to this point, to get that number beside your name, to get everybody's attention. Now's not the time to freeze up and start getting nervous because you've got the spotlight on you. You've got to keep playing the game the way you've been doing it the first.
Turning on the Jets. He's at the 20. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. The Seminoles have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Noles. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. Now you know why you do all of those squats, all of those deadlifts, extra time in the weight room.
No doubt. Get that lower body strength so you can just shed people off. What a great job smelling the end zone and getting in.
Lining up to add another. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now finding some room. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Seminoles. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. To the air, it's Rivers. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. So now it's 2nd and long. Give to the back. They'll give him 3 yards on the play. It's 3rd and 7. And the Noles will hustle to the line. Try and play action. Lofts one high and deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a... The Seminoles offense comes out ready to get this drive started. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a 1st down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Turning it on! He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it right at midfield.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
Makes him talk to the hand. Got enough for the 1st. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on 1st down. The give on the counter. Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9.
run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Open space at the 25. Here's a little room there. To the house. Touchdown, Florida. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. At the 35, he's open. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. The offense set for a first down play. Finding open areas. Oh, a lot of space. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Not a lot there. Picks up one inside the 20 to the 19. The offense changing the play. Looking to throw, it's Rivers. Takes the easy one to the back. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Get the completion, and now you set up a manageable third down situation in the red zone. This is a huge down in distance in this game.
They'll try to run for it. Is that stiff arm even a human arm? It looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on his way to a first down. And the Seminoles will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Get it out on the screen. Touchdown, Florida State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. He's in the house for the 6th time. Florida State comes out ready to put something together on this drive. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done. There's some room. Past the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, no! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catch. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Makes it past the marker. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Running wide open down the gut of the field. The 10. Into the end zone. Touchdown Seminoles. His 8th touchdown of the game. There's just something about getting away from your own goalpost. 1st and 10 now from the 20. Hand off from the shotgun. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's 1st down from the 36. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. There he goes. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Making side adjustments here. Back to throw, it's Rivers. He lofts one down the sideline. Makes the grab at the 10. Touchdown, Florida State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so...
They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25.
Red 54! Red 54!
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Goes upstairs. The hurdle, and he's still on his feet. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. 1st and 10. Running into the open space. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Now we get a timeout taken by the Seminoles. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Finds some fresh air. Picks up the first down. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business.
And this offense is clicking, man. This defense is going to have to find something in a hurry, right? That's 3 plays. That's 3 first downs. They've got to do a better job of affecting this defense, getting some penetration, winning at the line of scrimmage. You can't let them...
Maybe some room. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. His 9th touchdown of the game. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them and absolutely... Wallace Wade Stadium in Durham, North Carolina. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Florida State Seminoles and the Duke Blue Devils. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Lowe on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Checking in with the Seminoles head coach before the game. His running back is getting better each and every week. He's devastating in the red zone, 2-5 in the country in rushing touchdowns, and they believe he deserves to be in the Heisman conversation. Each and every week, he is showing the country why he is one of the best backs in the nation. I'll keep you posted if he's able to keep up this productivity and the Heisman talk.
They'll run it from the gun. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. And the Seminoles headed quickly to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. 3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. Back to throw, it's Rivers. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 20. Out of the gun to give to the back. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football downfield in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
And it's runs like that, man, where he just shows you a little bit of everything that is the reason why he's in the Heisman race. Like, this dude leads the nation in rushing for a reason. They hand him the football a lot. They trust him, and he continues to deliver and make big play after big play. This dude is an absolute superstar.
From the gun, the running back has it. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice game.
And that play there is essentially a microcosm of why this guy's the leading rusher in the nation and why he's in contention with a Heisman Trophy. This guy's got speed, open field running ability. He can break tackles. He can just do it all.
9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Knowles! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score already. Could be an alley. The 40. The 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown Seminoles. He got loose and it was lights out after that. Here comes the offense onto the field again. They'll run it from the gun. Shows him the stiff arm. He's piled up 112 yards rushing. He continues to impress as he leads the nation in rushing. Rides to the back. Across the 45. At the 40, there he goes. Flying down the left side. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Florida State. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4. Offense in a bunch formation. Handoff to the single back. Shows him the stiff arm. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Here comes the offense on 1st down. They're going to ride this running back. Might have a chance. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down.
We know this guy is in contention right now for the Heisman Trophy, and this late in the year, if you're going to bring that home, you've got to put up big stat games, right? Had over 100 rushing yards his last time out. He's doing it again today. He is turning it on late this season.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The play action fake. Here's a heat. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. The Seminoles are in the hurry up. on 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Setting up the screen. Oh, he's got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Florida State. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
This is a running back.
Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Powers through. Touchdown, no! And they take it in for 6 more points. Well, and now this offense will take the field again. From the gun, running back on the move. Got enough for the first. At midfield, he's got room. All by himself down the middle. And he scores! Touchdown, Seminoles! They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. Nothing but a... Looking to throw, it's Rivers. A little release to the back. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again.
Well, they have a massive lead, and we're only in the 2nd quarter, but they're not calling the dogs off. They are staying aggressive, and they are taking shots. Another hookup there for this offense. Everything that they are dialing up is working to perfection. They're looking to add already to their blowout lead.
Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. They'll try it over the left side. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
You might just think that dude's a power back, but what a great job coming out of the backfield, becoming a wide receiver, and then guess what? When he gets in the open field, that's not a lot of fun to try to bring to the ground. That's a big boy.
Makes it past the marker. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
And this guy's going to have to come through for you in this game. He picks up another first down, but he's your Heisman contender. He's the best player on your football team, and he's a guy that's just going to have to touch the ball a lot in this game if you're going to win.
The Seminoles kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Tackled after a short gain, it'll be 2nd and 9. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Flips it out in the flat. Makes the catch. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Florida State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. He's in the house for the 6th time in this game. Look, it's still early, but we have... The Seminoles offense comes out ready to get this drive started. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these 3rd downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
And obviously, if you're going to be in the discussion for the Heisman Trophy, you got to be putting out big stat games week in, week out. He's been doing it all season long and obviously had over 100 rushing yards his last time out. He's doing it again here today in a game where a lot of Heisman Trophy voters, they're watching this one.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
The Noles will snap it on 1st and 10. Right back to the well. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Makes one man miss. Still on his feet. Touchdown, Florida State. And they take it in for 6 more points. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Pressure coming. Looking deep down the right side. They went for it all on 1st down. Didn't connect, but it gave the D something to...
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but
open field on the right. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
And obviously this guy's been hyped up, and we've talked about him in the Heisman race. What do you have to do? You got to finish strong. The voters are watching what you do at the end of the season. Awesome opportunity. Put together a 100-yard game last week. Put some stats up. Get a bunch of touchdowns. You know, really fit.
And he charges across the line. Touchdown, no! His 8th touchdown of the game. If these guys wanted to... Florida State comes out ready to put something together on this drive. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Picks up the 1st down. There's a crease. The 30, at the 20. All the way. Touchdown Seminoles. His 9th touchdown of the game.
Man, it's easy to call.
First and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. This time, they stop him in the backfield, and that has been a rare sight in this game tonight.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at him. They're continuing to...
Breaks into the open. Thrust that arm out. Gets away from one. He's got space. The 40. At the 30. 10. Into the house. Touchdown, Florida State. And that his 10th touchdown of the game.
My goodness, you're backed up, just trying to give yourself some space on offense. Forget.
Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The Seminoles moving quickly to the line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Oftentimes when offenses get a first down, that's when they like to speed up the tempo, and you're seeing them now go hurry up.
Crosses the 45. Still running at the 40. Lots of room to run. Touchdown, Florida State. Excellent pass by the back on the option. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. To the air, it's Rivers. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul, face man, defense.
So the officials spy that face mask penalty, and the offense gets a first down. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Pickup of 5, it's now 2nd and 5. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. All down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. Wants to adjust the pattern. From the gun, the ground game. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown, Knowles! Once he got some room, it was over.
David, I mean, you can take your hands away from your eyes. At this point, this thing is just defense option. This is atrocious. Nobody wants to tackle in this game. Nobody wants to take an angle. It's another...
The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Got a little grass. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Noles want to move quickly. They'll give it to him again. Can't get him to the ground. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to...
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year. He's in the Heisman running.
Touchdown Seminoles! Fired in from the red zone for the score. And this dude is spinning flame. They go to the draw. Turning it on. He's at the 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle, and what a challenge. All week long, they knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to at least limit him if they were going to win.
At the 40, there he goes. Oh, he's getting ahead of stick. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Florida State. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Got enough for the first. Maybe a crease. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Knowles! They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
I mean, let's go. That's a day's worth of yards right there.
The Seminoles offense comes out ready to get this drive started. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again? Or do you say, hey, QB, throw that thing out there?
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just want to go back out there again and get some push.
They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. There he goes. Continues to fight for yards. Past the 10. Touchdown, Seminoles. He ran through tackles like... Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Creates a little space. Got enough for the first. Oh, there's an alley on the left. The 20. Inside the 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. Man, that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score. David, see if they can do it again.
Yeah, I find it hard-pressed.
Wide open spaces. The 10. Touchdown, Florida State. Rolled his way into the end zone. This team just... And the Seminoles just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. He leaves it with his back. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. And the Seminoles come to the line in the hurry-up.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
The Seminoles look to keep this drive humming. Runs through the tackle. Makes it past the marker. Got enough space. Touchdown, no! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Starting to see some small. Florida State comes out ready to put something together on this drive. With this big cushion they're working with, Jesse, they're ready to send these fans toward the exits.
And you know the coaching staff has got to be so happy with how this offense has been able to come out here on the road, fight the crowd noise, and execute at such a high level, David.
Yeah, just dominate the football game. And now, listen, it's mode where I can run the football, run out the clock, watch this game go to zeros and get the dub.
Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. Snap to the back. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.